Spring is right around the corner, and so I thought I would share my medicine wheel with you, which happens to be my medicinal herb garden. Hello tribe, and welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I'm Cherie, and today I'm going to be talking about my medicine wheel. A few weeks ago, Laura did a video on her medicine wheel, which kind of inspired this video as well, because I wanted to show off mine because it's a work in progress. I will link her video up here or down here, somewhere on here, so you can go back and watch hers in case you missed it. I loved her video and it was very inspiring. I like her medicine wheel. My medicine wheel is going to be a little bit different. It's a medicinal herbal garden, and I use all the plants that I'm going to be putting into it. I'll be using those for medicines and things like that, medicines, lotion, salves, when it's time to harvest. So I can, if you follow me on my other social medias, you'll probably see the progress of those as we go along throughout the year. One of the big reasons I wanted to share this video was it's a learning process. I haven't done a medicine wheel garden. I haven't done a medicine wheel at all, ever. This will be my first one. And then not to mention the gardening part of it. This is a huge project. So I wanted to take you guys along for the ride to show you that we all have to start somewhere, right? Day one. There's always a day one for everything. And don't ever get discouraged about that. And I'm going to make mistakes. This is going to be, you know, a lesson. There's going to be lessons as we go along, you know, whether it be I mess up something or I don't listen to a particular plant or whatever. We'll just have to work with things as they happen, right? So I hope it encourages you guys to try it as we go along. Mine will be divided up into the quadrants, the north, south, east, and west. I've seen some that don't have quadrants at all. I've seen some that are complete spirals. Whatever your inspiration is, go with that, because essentially it's yours, and so you're going to have to work with whatever energy you create out of it. With mine, my north, south, east, and west, it's going to have the correspondences of earth, fire, water, air, and plants that go with those correspondences. So I have actually planned the whole thing out on paper, but I know it's not going to work out that way completely 100%, because this is life, this is nature. Once I put the plants in the areas that I think I want them to go, of course I'm going to listen to them, meditate on a little bit, and see if that's where they're really supposed to go. Because some are going to tell me that no, they want to be over there. Some are going to say no, it's too much light. So I'm going to have to adjust and move around. That's just life. And it's better that way, because then you know you have a rapport with your plants and with everything that's going on that you're creating. I'm hard-headed, so right now I am starting all my stuff from seeds, but I'm probably going to break down and buy some plants as we go along, because maybe there's some that I have planned to go in there that aren't going to come up or do well, or they just, something else springs up and it's like, no, you got to try this. I'm going to go with the typical herbs like Echinacea, stinging nettles, white sage, wood betony, calendula, what else is there, rudbeckia. I'm not going to go with any brushes or tree kind of things, because this is a smaller area, but I have tons planned. Ellencamp, ashwagandha, astragalus, a couple of things that we're going to have to leave in there for years before we can harvest those roots. So I definitely see this for a long term for me, and I'm super excited about the whole thing. In the quadrants also, there's going to be, dividing them, there's going to be a wide enough path so I can maybe get a wheelbarrow down to help with like carrying supplies and soil, compost, that kind of thing. Also within each quadrant, they're not going to be completely fully packed full of plants. I'm going to have spots for little statues that go with that quadrant that will help for meditation or help with growth. I'm going to have seating out there so that I could sit and spend time with it, because it's not only a space for growing things, it's also a space for healing my spirit. So I want to be able to sit in there and meditate with the plants too, because you spend time with them and they'll tell you when they're ready to be harvested. I like the spot that I chose. I sat out there for a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't follow the sun or anything like that, but it worked out because something told me this is where your circle needs to go, and I listened. In the middle of my circle, there's a pole right now temporarily, but eventually I'm going to build up kind of a cairn with stones and rocks that I find hiking around or traveling or whatever. And I'm slowly going to build this up with, I think I'm going to put a wooden pole in the center, or if I can find something to build up. At the top of it, I'm going to put colored streamers, and they will be added to as I go along with my workings. These are kind of to represent wind horses, which is part of my belief system. In the center of yours, you can add anything you want to. So that's, I think, one of the beauties about medicine wheels is it's to heal you, or to give you a chance to meditate on things, or to help you heal others. So there is, as long as you're following your ancestors and your intuition and talking to the plants and nature, there really is no wrong answer here, as long as you're following what you feel is right. I'm glad Laura posted her video. I'm glad I'm sharing my video. I'm dying to see if you guys are starting to create medicine wheels. What's going in yours? What are they going to look like? Do you have a plan? Do you have one already? Please, share it with us. Either, post a link down below or tag us in any of our social medias and let's talk about it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pan video.